Welcome to Cross Ties Devotionals, a ministry of the Southside Church of Christ in Grenada, Mississippi, a Christ-centered, disciple-making church. Cross Ties Ministry is an outreach of the Southside Church, communicating messages of God's grace, mercy, and love through Jesus Christ. I'm Dr. Bill Denton, speaker and writer for Cross Ties. It's my honor to share these thoughts with you today. The message today is titled, No Other Gods. The Bible reads beginning in Exodus 20, verse 3, You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol or any likeness of what is in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth. You shall not worship them or serve them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children on the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing loving kindness to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. The New Revolution Handbook says, the simple way to know whether you possess your things or whether they possess you is to imagine not having them. You know, idols exist in various forms. The classic idol is a figure of carved wood or chiseled stone. In some parts of the world, people wear idols around their necks, carry them in pouches or pockets, or set them up on altars in their homes. Great temples around the world house magnificently crafted idols, often studded with precious stones or covered in gold. In America, we tend to think of idols as something that belongs to unenlightened societies among undeveloped nations or people, or belonging to pagan religions. It's hard for people to think of their possessions as idols. It's even dangerous for us to address this issue without making it seem wrong just to have a lot of possessions. Years ago, I was riding with a friend, and we passed by the house of a very wealthy man. It was a huge house. Several cars were parked outside. A boat rested under a special enclosure. A motorhome was parked off to the side. Water from the pool glistened in the sunlight. My friend said, "Do you think a real Christian can own things like that?" I thought for a moment. The man who lived in that house was a longtime Christian. He served as an elder. He was well known not only for his business success, but for his vision in creating and supporting evangelistic ministries that had a worldwide reach. He was instrumental in educating men to become preachers. I said, "Well, that one can." Though it may be a struggle for us to sort out all the issues of wealth and possessions, it is not the possessions themselves that are the problem. In Philippians 4:12, Paul said that he had learned how to get along in humble means and to enjoy prosperity. The key truly seems to be whether we possess things or whether things possess us. Would you consider yourself a failure if you didn't have your things? Would you be miserable and unhappy without your things? Is your sense of self tied to possessing your things? I think we all know the technically correct answer to such questions, but we need to go beyond the technically correct to the emotionally true. For a lot of people, things are a god to whom they bow and render their obedience. Back in the Old Testament, God said, "Don't have any other gods before me." It doesn't matter what that God is. A God is something that is worshipped, adored, venerated, obeyed. One great test to determine how close we are to idolatry is to consider doing without something. Watch people. An amazing number will do without God before they'll do without their things. Don't listen to their claims. Watch what they do, and then pay attention to yourself. Thanks again for listening to Cross Ties Devotionals. For more Bible study resources and to help you understand and apply God's Word, visit our website at www.crossties.org. All our resources are free. Until the next time, remember that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.